Everybody, what's up? It's your girl RawNe, and you are tuning in to Cut It Up Music, Ladies Night with RawNe, every Monday at 8 p.m. So we hope you're staying tuned in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you guys are getting the latest releases of everything that comes out with Cut It Up Music's channel. So, getting into this, we want to have our first guest. This is Aria, the vocalist from Vallejo.
Hey.
She is a singer, songwriter, rapper, activist in many ways. And she represents so much for so many things. And we're going to get into all of that because she has a lot of messages to share with people. And then, you know, you kind of get to see what she is as an artist, all around art. She's a painter, everything. So get into what she's got going on, because you're going to be hearing some of her music coming up soon to her songs, Tangerine Dreams and Light at the End of the Tunnel. So hope you guys enjoy those and look for those in rotations all around the country. So Aria,
Hey,
what's up?
What's up, girl? What's up? This is my longtime friend, by the way. We've known each other 12 years. She's known me for a long time. She's seen my journey. And I'm just happy to be here. I'm excited. Thank you, Cut It Up. You know what I mean? Like, appreciate being the opening guest for the show.
Yes.
And just being able to share, you know, a little bit about what I got going on. I'm just excited to be here. So
And who better to do it with, because you actually watched my journey too.
Right. We've been there. Yeah, that's why it's pretty cool.
Yeah, so it's kind of cool. So, and now we're into something new. So Ladies Night with RawNe. And yeah, Aria, I've been wanting to interview you when I was doing like Rise and Shine 209, RawNe Hour, and I don't think I ever got you out there.
No, I didn't.
But now it's like perfect because it's like all new energy.
Right.
Like out with the old, in with the new.
That part.
So we get to share with you guys everything that's going on with Aria. So for those of you where should we start? Should we start with like your journey before?
Yeah, I really want to start with when you first met me, just because you're a perfect person like for my timeline, because you were there. Like, I haven't had anybody else that I can say saw me blossom into Aria. Like, well, I mean, there are people that saw, but like in a different way, because I was a part of a spiritual organization with Renee and RawNe, my bad.
Spiritual
and
sister.
Spiritual, we were on a spiritual tip and prayer. And
Before
like,
it was Lady Lyrics, and then Lady Ren,
yeah.
and then RawNe.
That's right. I like RawNe. She's raw.
I like
You know what I mean? Like, that's raw. Like, I like that. I've always been Aria, and then the vocalist came later, but it was always Aria. But
I do like Aria, the vocalist.
Yeah.
That is nice because it lets people know that you're a vocalist.
That's what I do.
And that is what like. You guys are going to hear her music, and I'm telling you, you're going to really enjoy her and continue to support her, because you know she's from the Bay Area, Northern California.
Yes.
You know, she's female, she's representing, you know, on so many levels. We can get into that.
Yeah, definitely.
What's your nationality?
Oh, okay. So, you know, my mother is my mother was born in Cuba. So I'm actually I'm half Cuban. My father, who passed away in 2015, rest in peace, you know, he was mixed. He had Irish, he had French, he had German, Dutch, and our DNA results for our family, Native American as well. I have 12% of that. So, like, I'm proud of that a little bit, because, like, I really honor and respect Native American, Native Indigenous people, period. So I'm proud of that. And, yeah, my roots. But, you know, also the Cuban side of me is, there's Afro-Cuban side. So, like, you know, my skin color is really, my hair color is really, it can fool you.
Yeah.
I got some, you know, running through my veins, and my ancestors and my people that I come from a strong bloodline. So especially the Cuban side.
They just think, oh, white girl with red hair.
Right. Oh my God, if you guys would know my Cuban grandmother, oh my God. And rest in peace to my uncle Andres Garcia. I just want to shout him out because, like, you know, I get this passionate, fiery side from my Cuban side. I believe that. And you know, my uncle passed away very suddenly. And before he passed away, he put a YouTube video. Well, someone put a YouTube video out of him, and you can look it up on YouTube on Andy Garcia. And he speaks for all the truckers in the Bay Area at the Port of Oakland, standing up to the, you know, people that are trying to take over the Port of Oakland and put condos. And, you know, my uncle, he made all his dreams come true. So that man, he spoke up.
You have to use your voice.
And he was passionate. And it's like, he'll forever live on with that. And I'm so proud to be a niece from him that, you know, like, he spoke the way he did. And I realize now why I have the passion I do, and I'm so glad I have it back again, because you know,
you guys will hear it in her music. Oh,
yeah.
she's fire.
my journey, from when I met RawNe, sorry.
It's okay, you guys name.
I'll call you both,
Nay.
Nay. But, something birthed in me, and it was such a natural process. Like, I want to say it was in 2008 that really, I want to say 2007, 2008, that I really emerged into Aria. And, I had some really serendipitous things happen. I crossed paths with KRS-One. I did a song with KRS-One and almost this close to going on the road with him. Okay, his wife, really, we were in tune. But, I had some life challenges at the time. Things that happened and ended up getting pregnant, and I ended up having a child and becoming a single mother and going on the journey of single motherhood. My son is going to be 10 in October.
Almost alone, huh?
Alone, yeah. For the first few years, I was completely alone with my son. And so I experienced a lot of depression, postpartum depression. I experienced a lot of isolation, which I really admire people that can turn their sadness into art. For me, I can't sometimes. It's like I have to be out of it to look at it from the outside in to write about it. Because when I'm in it, submerged in it, it's hard to breathe.
Because you're feeling everything.
Right.
And your feelings are having you swirling.
Yes.
Yeah,
and it's hard to
really
create from that place.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
As
yeah.
Not objectifying
yeah.
in a way, but you're objectively looking at it.
Yeah. I create better when I'm high energy and in a positive space. So for me, it's like observation and telling my story. Wow, I went through that. Wow, I went through that. I know what that's like. So I'm just at a point in my life now where I'm in a creative bubble where I'm rebirthing myself again. It's like it's a 10 years process here.
Totally.
But it's so worth it. I'm so happy. I'm just grateful to be here. Grateful to be a creator still, and that it's never too late.
Yeah,
and
your
the
dream
thing
didn't die.
No, it
God.
didn't. It
didn't. Guys,
and you know what? I was thinking that today when I was on a walk earlier. Flowers die, but they grow again.
Yep.
Flowers may die, but if they're still planted in the earth, you better believe that when the rain comes and gives it loosens up the soil, gives it some nourishment, those flowers will sprout in spring. So it's like, my life is that story. I've been on both sides of the spectrum, and all I'm here to do is really just represent, for women that have struggled with self-esteem issues, struggled with depression, struggled and overcoming it all. I'm here to overcome. I'm not here to be someone that gets held down by it, but to tell my story and create art from it, share it with the world. That's it.
And some of those messages are pretty intense because, it's an ongoing process, And
every day.
So those are things that you put into daily practice once you learn.
Yeah.
Things that have to, be a choice.
Yes.
Because it helps with the functioning of yourself and your environment.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. I've seen you go through so many of those and adjustments, if we want to call them.
Definitely.
But seeing you now is really kind of exciting, though, because especially after we just went on that trip.
Mm-hmm.
And you and I both being Leos, it's our season. So happy birthday.
10 days away.
You guys want to tune in on Thursday, 8 o'clock. There's going to be a live birthday party.
Here at the spot. We're going to do it because,
so.
Why not? You know what I mean? I want to celebrate life. And I have the best time on my birthday to celebrate doing what I love and what is naturally what I do, which is my art, which is my singing, which is rapping, which is poetry, which is just expressing. And that is, to me, the best. I celebrate by doing it. It's like sharing. It's like, I think, you really get so much out of sharing your gifts just by sharing. It's like keeping it to yourself is so...
And it feels good to be yourself.
Yeah.
To be able to express yourself in that way that people understand you're being creative.
Right.
And you're being
That's
an
your gift.
artist.
That's one of your gifts.
Yeah,
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Because those, as many people are mechanics and they like to fix other things and, they have to have a space and a place to do that.
Yes.
Artists have to have a space and a place to do that too, which is why we do what we do and, creating events and creating spaces where artists can come and be able to do that. So
Definitely.
My gosh.
Yeah.
You're in such a place where now all your energy is kind of really got you going, and it's trying to keep up with you because your dream has been there, and now you're taking every opportunity to do that. What are some of the things that you've been taking on lately?
You know what? So I jumped on this. Oh man, it's like it feels like 3 weeks have gone by and they haven't. That's crazy.
Practicing.
Because, like, yeah, so I found out about a competition called Dare to Dream on, I'm sorry, not Dare to Dream.
Dollar in a Dream.
Dollar in a Dream. But dare to dream, everybody. Dare yourself to
Aria
dream.
the Vocalist.
But anyway, yeah, Aria the Vocalist. So there's a competition on Instagram. You can look it up, and it's a producer that's putting this out. I just randomly came across it on my feed, and it's $1,000 for the winner. The producer is allowing people to choose from 4 different beats, and I actually downloaded 3. I loved all his beats. I was like, damn, this shit's dope. And then I was like, which one am I going to do? And then I picked the one that I thought was the most powerful message and beat and song, period. So I already recorded the song. I already did the song. I'm just like, got to record a video, put it on YouTube. I have until July 31st. That's the deadline. But if you guys want to know more about it, if you want to enter the competition yourself, just look on Instagram, Trunks Beats. I want to say it's TRUNKX Beats. But actually, you can hit me up on my Instagram and I'll send you the information, because I ain't trying to hold this to myself. Anybody can enter. You know what I mean? You pick from 4 beats and you post it on YouTube. So that got me. The first
money,
place
right?
winner is $1,000. So
people are making money. You're making money doing what you love to do.
Right, and I believe studio time, something like that as well. But I just, you know what? I enjoy doing these competitions. I did one last year for Airbit. I did a competition. I didn't win, but it added to my resume on YouTube. It gave me a music video, gave me a song people can hear and see. I wrote my own creation to this beat, as well as hundreds of other people that are on YouTube as well that did their own version of the song. So it's just interesting to see. I love doing competitions. Like, I'm not, yes, I want to win. Who doesn't? But the point is to challenge myself, push myself, and have something that I can add to my resume. So add to my YouTube collection. So I actually wish I could play the song for you guys.
I have it on my phone.
You do?
It's in your phone,
Can we
right?
play it? Can we play it? I just want y'all to hear it. It's not on YouTube yet, but you know what? This shit is dope.
Grab my
Oh,
phone.
okay. This is really, this song to me, man, it gets me pumped. I've been listening to it every day since I recorded it at my house. And I don't know how to mix and master, but it sounds pretty good for what it is. And I have somebody that was going to actually adjust some levels for me and work on that. And then my boy Age is actually going to record a video for me, music video. So I'll be posting this definitely before the deadline, and I'm excited about it. Yes. That's it. Can we put it to the speakers or no?
It is.
Oh, duh. Sorry. Yeah. I got $1 in a dream. Hey, passion in my heart. Now I will depart. Nobody. After what it is I found, about to wear the crown. I need a crown for the music video.
So that's a part of it, you guys.
Yeah, actually, you know what? That's just, I'd like that. Let's just give them a little sample, you guys. So $1 in a Dream is coming out soon, shortly, because the deadline is July 31st. That's just something I'm doing.
Yeah, so that's pretty. So she's
Exciting.
shouting. So we're gonna give shout out to that person that she
Yeah.
is definitely.
Did I send
Speaking
it
of
to you?
Trunks,
Oh, dope. Okay.
So Trunks
Cool.
Beats that she has $1 in a Dream contest.
Yeah.
The contest starts 7/1 and 7/31. Entry is free. Visit TRUNXKSBEATZ.com.
That part. Yeah.
Download any of the 4 beats titled $1 in a Dream. Post a track to YouTube. Include in title $1 in a Dream Prod by Trunks with TRUNXKS. And then it has more information. So like she said, you can hit her up at Aria the Vocalist on Instagram,
Facebook.
and then she can get that information to you.
Definitely. Yeah. So that's just something. I love doing this type of stuff.
And while you guys are hitting her up,
Yeah.
make sure you guys check out the subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button
Yeah.
for Cut It Up Music. And you guys will get a lot of the latest music that's coming to you from a lot of the new artists out here in the Bay Area, Central Valley, Northern California, and reaching into the Southern California area. So it's kind of a lot of music. So Cut It Up Music is where you want to be, see what's going on. I got roundtables, artists coming together all the time. So Monday nights, you got Ladies Night with RawNe, seeing all the female artists that are in the area. Monday nights, 8 o'clock, Cut It Up Music. That's 5 minutes.
Definitely.
Back to Aria.
Yeah.
So what made you write these songs that they're going to hear?
Oh my God. So I got like a whirlwind of different songs that I've been writing. So some of it is about me, a reflection of myself, like what is going on within, personal, like me. Some of it is about an ex-boyfriend. Some of it is about just wanting, better for myself. Like really, I know when I write from a perspective like this song, Dollar in a Dream, so many people are going to be like, yeah, I got a dollar in a dream. Like, I feel that because I think we all have, you got a dollar in your pocket and that's like, it's like, I may not have much, but man, I got a dollar in a dream like in me. So anything is possible with that. So for me, it's like, I just write from different perspectives now. Like I used to only be able to write one way. And it's actually really cool that I'm working on simultaneous projects right now. I'm working on a mixtape, a YouTube mixtape, positive affirmations, self-love, talking about like one song's called Beautiful Mess, which I would love for you guys to hear that one. That's a good one. But you can add me on Facebook and I've been posting, I've been sharing on my live feed. I've been sharing my songs every day, just 1 or 2 a day or something, or 3 or 4, it just depends. But I'm sharing what I have, the content I've been working on, because I feel like I haven't shared in so long. It's like I have so much to share now, so it's exciting.
Just going.
Yeah, and then I also have the mixtape about my ex that I'm gonna call Case of the Ex. That is like I got like 10 songs that are every song is different but similar in a way where it all molds together as a compilation about my ex. But it's just an experience. It's the experiences I experienced. So it's like it's therapeutic, and so it's just like a good vibes going on right now. I'm embracing Leo season. I'm sorry, I'm embracing Leo season because I get pumped up when it's about to be my birthday, and I get pumped up from all the energy, just fire energy of Leos. Shout out, Golden Child, he's a Leo, my producer. Shout out KRS-One, also a Leo. Shout out RawNe, who's also a Leo. Shout out Bella Martrice, who's also a Leo. We're all Leo gang up in here, ladies and gentlemen. Birthday coming up. So anyway.
No doubt. So you're July Leo.
Yeah.
I'm an August Leo.
Mm-hmm.
A little different. Are you more like a cusp side?
I'm a little bit of the cusp because I believe Leo starts July 24th, correct? Or July 23rd?
21st.
I think it's the 24th. But let me check that. I don't like stating false information. But anyway.
In and around that time.
Around that time. So technically I'm not a cusp because I'm not July 23rd or 24th, but I'm July 30th. Right. And I definitely have some Cancer energy in my life. Cancer. Yeah, I go in my shell and I can shut out the world and be alone for days. Like,
and I'm on the other side, the Leo Virgo.
So
I'm a Lego.
You got the Virgo.
Yeah, I got the Virgo side where they're a little bit more like rigid and like, it's a little different. They're a little bit more like a mental.
Yes.
Whereas like the Cancer is the emotional.
I'm so emotional. Mm-hmm. I am emotional. I'm learning now with myself. I'm about to be 35, which is to me, I'm just grateful to be alive. You know what I'm saying? But 35 to me is a fire number. It's like, wow, that's like a balanced number. Actually for me,
double balance.
Yeah, it's total maturity. Like I feel like 35 is when a woman becomes a woman. I feel 45 mentally in some aspects of my life. I feel ahead of my time, but like in a spiritual sense, I feel like 35 is a mature age, like when you are just maturing. And I feel that about myself. I feel like the childishness, whatever I battled with in the past, like it's over with. You know what I mean? I'm over that shit. Excuse my French. But I feel like it's like 35 is like, okay, you know what? I've been through a lot. I've experienced a lot. I've overcome a lot. I'm still here. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to make good use of my time. I'm going to do it now. So, yeah.
There's a lot of people say that people can't you can't do anything after you turn
Not
25.
true. Not
or
true.
after you turn 28. Once you get 30, you're too old. And, it's like, come on now. People continue to have their passions and their creativeness for the duration of their life.
Yeah.
So there's no way that you can tell somebody that because they hit a certain age, oh, you're not capable of creating music anymore, even though that's what you do.
No.
That's ridiculous. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's not about age. It's really about your spirit, your youthfulness and your spirit.
Exactly
and
right.
Like just...
And doing what you do. And so it's good to see you getting back into that, like on all levels.
It feels really good. And this is the first time, even before, to be honest, when I was younger, like, I loved performing. I loved being on a microphone, but recording was difficult for me. To finish a project was difficult. It was more intimidating being in a studio, and still for me, that's my, I'm more of a performer. I can get on a mic on a stage and just go
all day,
and somebody else record me while I'm doing it
all day.
But like for me, it's like more intimidating, and it's more pressure to record in a studio to get it perfect, to get everything right. And oh my God. But now that I'm recording myself, that's what I had to do to get comfortable, because I've been in different studios and I'm uncomfortable. I can't even be myself. So when you have your own equipment enough to, like, I just use GarageBand, you know what I mean? I just use the bare minimum. Like, I'm not an engineer.
And anybody knows you can get that on Apple, comes standard.
Yeah, it comes with your Mac.
Easy.
So it's easy.
Adobe Audition is very easy as well.
Yeah, I just want to rough draft my stuff, and then I can also send what I have to get mixed and mastered. It's like you can still use what you're recording to get it to sound even doper. So it doesn't, for me, I enjoy recording myself. There's no pressure. I'm with myself. I'm teaching myself. I'm learning. I'm growing, and I'm able to be comfortable in my own space.
I love that.
It's important.
That's very important.
Yeah.
I got to build all that back,
helps.
girl. I let people use it all, and now it's all gone.
Gotta start over.
That's okay. Starting over is good because you get to.
I've had to as well.
You get to
2 laptops.
Practice. Oh, good Lord.
I'm on my 3rd one. Like I first bought my first laptop to record on was when I was pregnant in 2010, and that laptop crashed and burned. And it just it was just it's done. And then I had another laptop my son spilled water on, fried it. So I've lost past stuff, but it's all about, okay, let me cop a new one, let me get a new one, and let me start over and fresh. And now I got 30 songs already in my library.
That's so cool.
And I'm just perfecting it. Record in my back room. I have a room that I've created to be a space of creativity where my bedroom, I just sleep in there. I overwhelmed myself before where I would make my room my creative space, my sleeping space, my watching television if I feel like it's space. And it was too much. It's but I don't ever watch TV. I watch Netflix. I'm not a TV person. But I had a TV in my room. But I'm just saying, you got to create the space for yourself as an artist to do your thing. And then it takes discipline, and it takes saying to yourself, okay, I can give an hour a day to my art. An hour ain't nothing out of 24 hours.
You know it, you're there 4 hours.
Yeah.
You're having so much fun.
That's
what
I do.
Dang, I gotta
all
put it down
day.
now.
That's when I recorded 5 songs in one day, because it was just I spent hella time in there.
And then people come in and you're like, not now.
Right.
I'm in the middle of something, and just a new idea comes, and you just project after project, it feeds itself. And
it's so much.
You guys get into your space. So what has opened up your energies to allow you to be in that space again?
Oh, girl, us going on our journey really helped, and breaking away from a relationship I was in. To be honest with you, it's
How stifling can that be for people who are watching that?
Oh my God. It can stifle you if you let it. I mean, you got to take the space for you. I'm not saying you can't be with a person. For me, right now, I have to be alone. For me to finish what I need to do, I can't have no distractions around me. I'm no more. You know what I mean? I want to do this for me. I can't give to anybody else anymore. I've lost friends recently. People have let me go, and I've let them go as well. I'm not chasing anybody anymore.
Right.
I've changed the dynamic to where I'm giving and feeding myself. I've always given and fed other people first. You know what I mean? And my son, obviously, that's my offspring. I'm going to do that for him. And my mother and my family members, come first. But it's no. I can no longer give and give and give and never get anything back. I love people. I pray for them, but I can't do it anymore. It's you know what? At some point, You just put a stop to it. You put a stop to people taking advantage of you. You put a stop to people using you. And you choose you.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, what's so sad, I look at my mother. This is just an example. My mother's been a giver. My mother has had 6 children. She has given to toxic men, her children. She's given, always given and given and given. And I'm like, Mom, when are you going to write your book? Because she wants to write a book.
Oh, goodness.
So, and now that my uncle's passed on, my uncle was a brilliant man and hilarious. I wish we had more footage of him telling jokes all the time. Like, he was hella funny. Dude, like, he would always have our family rolling every Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever. But it's like, my mom's life has gone by and she's done nothing but give to everybody else. But what is she giving to her? Like, so I am like, Mom, I will buy you a laptop. I want you to write your book. I want you to do what leave your legacy. Basically, it's
How
like.
How do you feel about that?
She wants to do it. Yeah, she's like, okay, and I got to go buy that laptop, really. I was going to do that. But yeah, like,
but it makes you be in a space where you are, like, able to, like, create and then give to others and
right.
to inspire others.
And to encourage others. Like, because, like, my brother is brilliant as well. And he's in a space right now where he's, like, kind of going through it. And all I can do is pray for him. And
shout out to the family, you guys.
yeah, all my family members watching, and like, my sister on the East Coast. What's up? My brother on the East Coast. But anyway, like, for me, I just feel like we have a limited amount of time here, and I'm maturing to where I'm not wanting to, like, take it for granted anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I was in my 20s thinking life's going to last forever, and your 20s go by and they're gone. And I became a mother at 25, which was, I wasn't ready to become a mother, but I did anyway. You know what I mean? I wasn't ready, and I could have definitely gone a different path if I didn't have my son. I would have probably tore it all over. You know what I mean? But I chose my child. I chose my offspring. I chose to give him life, because my mother was given the same, people in her ear when I was in her womb. People said to my mother, you should just have an abortion. You should just give her up for adoption. So when that's one of the reasons why I had my son. I was like, you know what? He deserves life. So I chose to become a mother, and it gave me so much understanding about what mothers go through, single mothers. So now, like, I have so much to talk to women about, and especially when it comes to relationships, choosing unhealthy ones. Like, now that I'm choosing me, I have this inspiration to really be a voice to those women that need to hear somebody tell them, sis, if he's not treating you right, leave him alone. Leave him alone. You deserve better. You need to love you.
You gotta feel it, and it's supposed to feel right.
Yeah.
That's what they say. It's supposed to feel right. I haven't gotten to that place yet myself, but that's okay, because we know what doesn't feel right, and that's not what we want.
Right.
So that makes sense, because when you're hanging out with your friends and your best friends, they make you feel good. And you're in a good space with them. And, like, you're just like, this is great. That's why you hang out with them every day. Yeah. There's people like that actually can pair together and be like that.
Yeah.
So I trust it. I just got to be able to be open just like everybody else if you're not doing that. And if you're stuck in a space where, you're killing yourself inside to try to appease a situation or to live a lie or, be in denial. If you feel, that it's something that you really need to address within yourself to give yourself a good quality life, I encourage you all to do that. And I'm really glad that Aria is here with me, because, she is my spiritual sister, and she and I, touch back all the way, like, when we first started doing music was really like spiritual music in a way. I mean,
all the way back then. We were like tapped in. Yes. We were tapped into that.
We were so encouraged by our community, our faith community, that they literally, we toured all of the Buddhist icons all throughout the Bay Area.
Yeah, that was dope.
And it was dope, because we had, like, rappers, singers, singer-rappers, we had drummers, we had dancers, we had a whole ensemble, and it was the best.
Yeah, that was
we
dope.
had a lot of fun.
That was good times.
Yeah, and so getting back to that, the ensembles are a little different and expanding. So who are some of the people that you've been working with and that you want to work with?
So definitely, like, I want to work with you, girl, because I feel like, me and RawNe, like, we go back, and we have done stuff together and we've performed together, but it's been a long time since we really, really got on a track or did something, you know what I mean? So you first, but like definitely I would say Daylight, shout out Daylight.
Shout out Daylight.
You know, Bella Martrice, can't forget about my Bella, my Leo twin, love you girl. You know, and I'm even going to shout out, I'm even going to shout out somebody that's upset with me right now, but I love her. And she's a dope singer, artist, Jovonda Holmes. I know you guys don't, you know, she actually has some YouTube. You can look her up, Jovonda Holmes.
That's mad love.
And she mad at me.
Mad love.
But I'm gonna let you know, I've always encouraged her. I have always believed in her. We sing together when we hang out. We get together. We sing freestyle. She can freestyle just like me. Like it's like looking in a mirror, but she's mad at me right now. It's okay, girl. I love you. I still got love for you, but I'm gonna shout that woman out because like I know eventually we're gonna get back on good terms because that's my best friend. Yeah, you know. And she knows it. We know it. It's just gonna take some time. I'm not chasing you no more. It's your turn, baby. Come back. You tell me when you're ready. Like I'm just like I send love to people, but I am no longer chasing people. Yeah. I can't do it no more. Yeah. I give up.
I learned that just recently.
I'm gonna chase a check though. chase that dollar in a dream. You know what I'm saying? Chase that dollar in a dream. But
that was a cool snippet. I like that.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna that. And you have it up on. And there's that other piece that you were talking about, a beautiful mess, messy.
A beautiful mess. I have it on my Facebook. I do have it on my phone actually right now. If you want me to hear it, should I play a little bit?
I have not been in social media so much lately.
I've been on it every day.
I've kind of just been feeling like, what do I want to put? You know, what do I want to put out there?
Should I play it? Can I play it? All right. So this is a YouTube producer. I can't remember his name right off the bat, but I'm gonna post all that once this song is out.
I love you, Benji.
Sorry, that was loud.
I need your approval. I need your approval. I need you to accept me. I need you to accept me. I accept myself. I accept myself. Yeah. Oh, I'm a beautiful mess. Yeah, beautiful mess. Oh yes, I'm a beautiful mess. I must confess, I'm a beautiful mess. Oh yeah, I'm a beautiful mess. Oh, I'm a beautiful mess. Oh yes, see, I'm a beautiful mess. I must confess, I'm a beautiful mess. I contradict myself, go up and down, round and round. Every day is a different emotion, like I'm riding a roller coaster.
Okay, that's it. We're only gonna do a little snippet, just like the other one. But that's what's coming out soon, and that's a good one. But it is on my Facebook page.
Catch her on Facebook, Aria the Vocalist, Instagram, Aria the Vocalist, so you guys can see what she's posting and see the things that she's creating and see how it inspires you. Are there any last messages you want to put out there, or any other pieces of information or products or
my Cash App.
There you go.
You know what? It's my birthday in 10 days. If you guys are feeling in the giving spirit, like I never ask. Here's the thing. I've been asking for prayer lately. I've been asking for more things.
Send $1 in a prayer.
Like that part. Like if you want to send a blessing my way, like Aria the Vocalist. Actually, it's $ Aria the Vocalist on Cash App. But like send me a few dollars my way so I can invest in myself as an artist. And it's like my birthday, you know what I mean? It's a birthday present. So like if you got $3, $5, $10, or you just check me out, you know what I mean? Purchase when I have some things online on iTunes once I get all that set up, because that's what I need to be working on right now, is to get things so people can actually buy my music. And I've never been a person asking for nothing, but I actually finally realized, like, you gotta ask. You gotta sometimes say, hey, you love me? Here you go. Like, here's my Cash App. So, I'm not like all about money.
It is support,
But it's support to support projects I'm working on, to support mixing and mastering, so I can pay for quality sound, so I can pay people that help me and give them gas money, whatever the case. Like, you know what I mean? It's just to help the art so I can put it out. So, that's just something I wanted to say. But, really I want to say, do whatever it is that you've been holding back on doing and just start. Like, my thing was I used to overthink, how am I going to start? And I would sit there and think for hours on end, like, damn, I have hella shit I need to start. I'm sitting and thinking about it. I'm not doing it. Just start. Like if you start small and it starts to grow, like it expands. And then like every day for me now, I'm like, oh, I got inspired. I'm going to just press record and just freestyle right now. I'm like, oh, I like that beat. So I just do it now. I don't just think about it. I don't just say, let me freestyle and then I do something else. Like, it's just like do something every day for yourself and value your talents, whatever they are. Put value on yourself.
Yeah, on yourself. Totally. There's a lot of people out there that feel like their artistic is a curse.
I know that's.
A lot of people out there just like, I wish I wasn't. I didn't have the.
I understand.
And you guys.
Oh my God.
Value
Do I understand?
your gifts. You have been given that. That is your angelic tool that you have been blessed and born with to be able to heal not only yourself but others. You have to use your creative tools in every form that it comes in for you. Yeah. And don't hate it because then you're hating yourself.
That is.
You have to love those pieces about yourself that maybe you're not comfortable with, but it's who you are. So, and it's a beautiful thing because when you can heal yourself and heal the world, and so maybe sometimes you don't want to heal the next person next to you or somebody close to you. You don't have to, but at least you can be an inspiration for generations beyond you because somebody's always watching you. Somebody is always watching.
Yes.
So use your life in a great way that inspires somebody tomorrow, today, the next moment, because you never know what's going to set off in that person, and they can become so influential for so many people. And it's valuing yourself and your life, your gifts.
Know the importance that you have, like your energy, your spirit, who you are. You being true to yourself sets a wildfire off. Like it sends, like that's what I feel like about myself. You know what I mean? When I'm not true to myself, I'm not serving anybody. And I'm not serving God, because really, in a spiritual sense, you using your gifts is giving back to God. You being true to yourself. Yeah, whatever you call it, whatever your belief is, God is like.
You're honoring what is
you're
being given
honoring,
to you.
yes. Yeah. And it's like you got to realize that like holding back, it serves no one. So just do what you're called to do. And you know what it is. I know what it is. You know what it is. Like we all know what it is. We're smarter than we think. We treat ourselves.
We really are. But I think those are great messages. I'm really glad you're here.
Me too.
I'm really glad that you are sharing with them these songs that you got. You guys, I don't know, Cut It Up Music has got for you whether they're going to be playing that first or playing that afterwards. But you guys are going to get hit with 2 specials by Aria, the vocalist, Tangerine Dreams, and Light at the End of the Tunnel.
Produced by Golden Child. Shout out Golden Child.
Shout out Golden Child.
Yeah, that's my boy. That's my producer.
Shout out Vallejo. Yeah. Shout out the Bay Area. Shout out California. Shout out NorCal. Yes. Shout out RawNe. Shout out Mr. Tableist. Shout out Cut It Up Music. Shout out YouTube for allowing us to have this platform.
Yes.
So,
and please subscribe to my YouTube channel as well, Aria the Vocalist. So it's about to be growing. My YouTube channel has 2 videos right now. It's about to be more. Trust that, because we already challenged ourselves to put 5 songs on our YouTube during Leo season. Leo season. So like Dare to Dream. I keep thinking that. But Dollar in a Dream is going to be up there shortly. Look out for that. Aria the Vocalist, though, add me. Subscribe. Whatever. You know what I'm saying.
Yep. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Cut It Up Music
for all of us.
Ladies Night.
Oh yeah, you got your YouTube too. Yeah.
Yep.
So thank you guys so much. Be blessed and be safe out there. Take care of yourselves, man. Like eat well, drink water, take your vitamin C.
Drink water.
And to be honest with you, when you can't, just want to say this before we end. When you can, don't wear a mask, because really, it's not healthy.
No mask team.
Yeah.
You don't want to breathe in your own toxins. And Mother Nature is depending on you to breathe out that air, that carbon dioxide that they need.
Yes.
Fully, not half. And then, they give us back oxygen.
Yeah.
So,
go into nature, hike when you can, go on walks, and really get fresh air.
They're not really getting that from us because they're getting all the pollutants and they're getting congested. So we're really taking more away from them because we are part of the ecosystem. Human beings, like we are almost like plant matter. We're part of the ecosystem. Like, so you have to breathe that out so they can breathe in. Like, we have to feed them better air for them.
Yes.
Because we're clogging it up with smog and all that crap. So know, it's like now we're taking even more away by putting the mask on. That's just how I feel. That's
Yeah.
how I feel it. That's how I see it. That's how I feel it to be. And I'm just gonna leave it there.
Yes.
But
Take
yeah,
care,
no
though.
mask team.
Yeah, I mean, but unfortunately, they're giving out tickets if you're not wearing a mask at certain places
Have
now.
no fear.
But just when you
Have no
can,
fear.
take it off. That's all I'm saying. Just take it off and breathe fresh air. Go out, go hike, go to the river, go do your thing. You know what I mean? And get out in nature. It's healing. So for all of us, yeah, go to the ocean, breathe that.